Okay, so I'm live. Like I said, inverted survey. Niggas can watch later or whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying? Oh, 2013 Manhunt game. But I'm still Zemaine, you know what I'm saying? Still on the telepathy, still made music at that crib and moment of silence. And then I made music at that crib and moment of silence. And I made music at that crib and then moment of silence. But then when I lived with my brother, for some reason that barrier of moment of silence started disappearing. I'm in a suite, and that can help peace after the party. After party, oh, we don't need your brother for that no more or some shit. But the whole point that I'm making though, and at my own crib, I said crib because I just could have kept the anonymous like that, right? So, all right. So that being said, I wanted to go live because someone did this skit right, and it was like, "You made a fool out of me," and they from Georgia. I think y'all see me do a skit where I'm making fun of their goddamn, because it's too much of the walls have ears, and they expecting this momentum to become something, right? So in the end, when I was younger, everybody know I'm not giving up on my sports dreams because I'm that athletic. It wasn't like I talked to y'all and said, I'm not giving up. It was just like the same way I talk in my on that handle about lives of I played every position. I never said I wanted to play quarterback, and my momentum commits knew that. So it was favored that way. How I knew I had momentum commits. And then also we understand counselor therapists by which I call in slang detective Webpool, and the animosity between gives it its economic peaks when it's just supposed to be a joke about, instead of saying come to daddy, you get what I'm saying, that type of slang. Instead of come to da da da, you know what I'm saying? That's like detective web. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all can look at that type of vibe when people appreciate me in those ways or whatever other slang I speak, that's what it means, and everybody hate on it, not understanding that's what gives it its peak in entrepreneurship. Peaks from people know I had AP calculus and AP economics, and I pass while people know I'm juggling more. I want all the commotion, for lack of better words. And then I go into class and people be like, man, my head ain't fuck this class. And they like may might say fuck this, and it's because they see no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence dead. You get what I'm saying? Like I have to have some type of gravity when I go into class to be able to think all that, have all that stuff around me. If not, y'all, are on y'all minds, but it's not on my minds, but around you, and not worry while it's just the main, right? So, but nah, so I'm doing this live because I want to show appreciation, right? Because of telling the truth and people respecting the truth. And I've been talking a lot in my lives about football, and it's been revealed why I call these players trash. You get what I'm saying? And people understand what I mean by communication. And the situation is what we're doing. I want to rain on y'all parades. I want to fuck up Sunday football for y'all. Okay, I want y'all to watch and be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, oh, I know Zemaine, and they be like, okay, I see my IQ, kinda, but it's like mine's not no kinda. It's a whole sight. Like I haven't chose a direct team. I even said on a live with Zosie Station, but it sounded like I did. So I'm about to rain on y'all. I'm about to roast y'all. If anybody want to come, I want someone to come in my live. Like, oh hey, like I was talking about. I'm like, oh, you can come through. So this is what this live is for. Is just, I want to see like I don't. People be like I said. People hate that I give them the space to think for themselves, and it accommodates me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you, so you don't think I'm not asking. I want to be like, so what y'all think about da 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 da, and then be like, well, that's what you think about it, okay? That's what you want to. That's what you accommodate for me. I accommodate something different, and for friends and families to act like you're not gonna get me into saying, and it's like I want you to say exactly what you want to say. I don't need you to boost my. I never wanted no one to boost my head. You know what I'm saying? I know we hate that or something. It's like it's very obvious in the air because it's so much. I really don't want that attention. It's like anger. You get what I'm saying? But it's discipline, mature. I don't want that attention. So for it to echo like I want that attention, it's very obvious. Just I'll wear it. I'll say I do want that attention because there's a costume. You get what I'm saying? Halloween's coming up. But in the end, people that know me know I never wanted that attention. You get what I'm saying? It's like running a go route. Do you want the people on defense to know you're running a go? No. Do you still expect to run that go route and get open and people figure out that it's a go route? Yes. Are you going to wear it if it's your team that snitched? Yes. Like, oh, I'm just that swag and I'm going to get open on a go route. And then that's what I mean about the goldfish and wrestling, because that's what it was. As an associate watched my videos and saw the whole audience on me when I wrestled. And it was just a whole nother, animal. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. My wrestlers know what I'm talking about. So this is the point that I'm making, okay? Y'all come to my live and tell me like y'all favorite football team. You know what I'm saying? Get it on live, record it. You know what I'm saying? Is that why we not come? You know what I'm saying? Because this shit accommodates. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Inverted survey, because I didn't. That platform was tweaking when it's just a fun facts and entertaining and listen. If I didn't talk that way, you know what I'm saying? It would just clout the air. It would just be in the air. It would just surround the air and people would be calling that guy cool. So I'm like, well, since I don't want that attention, let's bash it and just have it broken that way. And like like I'm a grown man trying to prove something instead of a kid already proving it and now grown. So that's the point, right? So, this is the situation. We're holding my mom down, okay? That's what we're doing. We're holding my mom, class of 2013 manhunt. We're holding my mom down. I held my mom down the most. She don't want that shit no more. I didn't talk my shit. She got y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, like I'm saying, we're trying to like I said to my little cousin, do it like I don't want to take a shower. Hate that I'd make him think for himself. A yes or no question. But sees that when he typed yes, it's going to trigger to administration and every other barriers and shit like that. And be like, yeah, y'all need to leave him alone. It's time for him to go in the shower and shit like that. Because he wants to really take a shower and he don't like attention. But he's been doing this type of zoning up game while he likes Dan Marino, because Dan Marino went through the turmoils that way. I'm not saying the same way. I'm just saying in general. And a yes would have accommodated him. Like I didn't checkmate him so I could take a shower. To me, that's nasty. I didn't want to talk to my little cousin. You can't say yes or no. Because yes or no, no still sounds funny, right? No still accommodates me that it's a yes. So you're going to ask a question, do you take showers? That's worse. That still confirmed the shit. I just didn't think you wanted to use that much of your energy. I was asking for, you came to my live. I was asking for a little, not trying to make you talk too much. You want to talk more than I want you to talk. And not in a friendly gesture, but still want me to keep you in that friendly gesture or some shit talking stupid. So that's the whole point. My opinion, you talking stupid, okay? Go away. So you don't, that's how I do it. People opinion, I'm talking stupid. I'm not about to harness energy or stalk or, whatever word. I'm not going to sit on that. I'm not going to be a stickler. Like, you need to know what I think is stupid, not what you think. I'm not going to do none of that shit. Someone go, what the fuck you talk about? I'll laugh. And then you want me to explain? No, over with. I go, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? We is at a goddamn standstill. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point is this, right? We accommodated my mom and make it look like and trying to have, because like I said, y'all coming in my live and posting, and it's like a survey or something, inverted survey, that a witness, right, or some shit that I'm not like this. I need that or something, right? And I'm just trying to figure out what more did this single parent do than the best single parent in the world, whoever that is. Because in the end, I have 3 older siblings. Y'all know that. You get what I'm saying? And the teachers, y'all know that. The teachers said, they never looked down on me. Like, they never said one time, why don't you do better than your siblings? Not one time. Not one time did they bring up, I'm not following in the shoes, if not better than my siblings, and they had great grades. And I played sports. So I overexcelled and had, I said, those classes, and did the economics that I'll be in this peak. Like I said, air dried out when I was 16. So they would have did this to Marino with him doing the up game and the sweepstakes of pulling the strings. So, that's my question. What did this single parent, because we're acting like there's not, I don't know what the hell my mother be talking about, but it's not to me. In class of 2013 Manhunt game, y'all laugh. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's funny as shit. All I'm talking about is stuff that I'll be in the classroom, and you might not want to talk about it, but he want to talk about it. She might not want to talk about it, but she will talk about it. You get what I'm saying? So then everybody's like, all right, if I want to be in part of that conversation, I got to respect what comes out. And then people, because anytime it was circles that don't want to talk, I never said, let's try to talk about this. I've never forced a conversation. Like I said, I was never the worst invitation. So now at 29, we're trying to make a cosplay of what it will look like or some shit. So my question is this, not to bash a parent, because, I said it already. So if we're still clouting it up, the understanding of that parent didn't do nothing for me, somebody tell me, what did this single parent where my sisters, my younger sister was, y'all seen me play multiple positions in football, and y'all seen me not tired after playing those positions or person up downs, and I was also, and my sister, and I would talk this same way if my sister's there or not. I'm not exaggerating. Actually, I'm not saying nothing, and then my glow says he's extremely good, and then we're saying, who the fuck you think you are? I'm just saying I played Mike. Not one time I said I was the best Mike in the world. But I said I played Mike, it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I said I played Sam, it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I said I played Will, it sounds like I'm exaggerating. I said I played corner, coach, my coach was the what's the name coach too. We sound like I'm exaggerating there with safety. Like I said, it sound like all I said is I played those positions. Wide receiver, it sound like I'm exaggerating. All I said is I played. I didn't call out the route tree or nothing. Running back, it sound like I'm exaggerating. I played all those positions. Am I lying? I don't say I got on the field. I said spring practice, I played all. It sound like so I need to figure out, what did this single parent do better than the best single parent in the world? I didn't rain on y'all parade yet. Because in the end, what we have to understand is, if I'm dealing with a deadbeat parent, didn't say she was, But when someone be like, I had many momentum commits, like I said, it just favored, like I said, I just wanted to play offense or defense. I was glad I had the stamina. If I did a momentum commits, then it become an envelope, because people do stop at momentum commits. They be like, oh yeah, I had, no, looking at me. Yeah. And what we gonna say? What we gonna say? Where we gonna say I fucked it up at? That's what I'm saying. 16 years old, the air dried out on me. I didn't fuck shit up. So what did this single parent do? Okay. So that's the point, right? So I just wanted to go, because in the end, I had a 2.9, right? People like, you had to have higher than that. No, when they don't know you, when they don't think that you are a disciplined person, your GPA helps accommodate for they have to accept a certain amount. People get into schools without having that GPA. First of all, you have to have a certain GPA to try out for the school. They say you automatically are accepted when you have this type of GPA. I could have went to any goddamn college. I could have done an envelope at any motherfucking college. I want y'all to understand what my hashtags mean and what I mean by authority, martial arts, and linear breaching. I'm talking about an honor telepathy. There's no fucking, like, that's street comedy. Now I'm explaining. First of all, I had 3 siblings, if not 2, accepted already, and then I could have egged another sibling is coming, and then they'll listen. Oh, he's gonna bring in a whole amount of great. Could have write a letter. Y'all don't know what college I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, when you have alumni out of college, that you do not have to. The GPA helps them accept you to say you don't have a disciplinary act problem. If you can prove you're not going to be a disciplinary act problem, you can be accepted. They say a certain GPA is automatic acceptance. If I talk on the phone and say I'm 39, and they be like, oh, comment day, and da-da-da-da-da, and they can hear like the momentum of Alvin Kamara and then someone else from that city, they're going, I'm going to hit something. I'm going to hit something. So why would I go to a college with no sports? I'm about to rain on y'all parade. You know what I'm saying? I've never talked directly to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know it's in the morning. So, excuse y'all not to show up. But in the end, the situation is I could have got accepted to any motherfucking college because I was a momentum commit. And then I see the younger generations go to these colleges knowing I had that. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all Bryce Young's attitude. I said that on the live already. The volunteers, damn, that sound good. If volunteers don't send me, that sound good to go to Army Sports. You know what I'm saying? But then Army Sports had this tension because obviously Coach told me he could get me to many of us to a different military wrestling. But it was, he was kind of combobbled of, okay, this is a military, and I give Zemaine all the credit for what he did for our school and the athlete he was. So, it was always an uphill battle type of, like I said, why I appreciate what Dan Marino did in his up game and zoning. And I would love his signature and how we'll feel to hold his signature. Whatever that means, I know what I'm saying. So, that being said, what did me doing all of that, where I will compare myself as a fan of Dan Marino, inspired, what did this single parent do? compared to, not, we don't have to say the best, but in general, I want to use that as a saying, the best single parent, that my words sound like an attack when I never talk about, have I ever talked about having a terrible life? I don't think so. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what did this single parent do? Because if you got them played every position, and it wasn't like, and your friends are watching you, your friends are just like, or your classmates are just like, oh yeah, Zemaine did that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going, bro, watch out. You trying to fog us? They just go, oh, Zemaine got through that. Zemaine got through that. Zemaine got through that. Zemaine got, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there could have been way worse. Zemaine got, no one's watching my back how they watch. I'm all by myself with my sister as the manager, because I'm not going to let a girl overstep and be in a situation, which she would for me that's how I know I was taking the right steps. That's how I know I was taking the right step. Let's say that. Or I would say that, and then it sounds like I'm exaggerating. No, that's how I knew I was taking the right steps. Because my sister would have been the older sister she is. And that's why I know I'm that bullet catcher. I went in there like the bullet catcher I've been for my family. So tell me, what did this single parent, y'all tell me what this single parent, y'all holding this single parent down. Because in my eyes, if a kid meets a certain feat and a parent don't care, that parent can get cussed out. So I want to figure out what, that was in a general statement. So if I fit that cookie cutter, what did this single parent do compared to the best single parent? Or rank with y'all? Would y'all rank her top 100, 1,000, a million, a bill? Right? Sound like an L to me. So that being said, right, to get that out the way, because that's called 5-star killing the prospect 5-star. I'm a 5-star killer prospect. Why I didn't make it? You know what I'm saying? Hee hee ha ha. That's funny. What the fuck? Yeah, I was 5-star on that, and they say, oh man, he's student, and fuck that. Like, so why I still have football dreams, right? It's because I would be talking about going still to college and playing. Or let alone I play other sports. So something keeps echoing something else. So someone tell me what this parent did compared to other single parents that bought y'all cleats. Because I had a summer job. And she trying to say that wasn't my money to, you know what I'm saying? I could have paid for my shit. And then she'll say that's money ain't nothing, but I could have paid for my shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't think y'all gave y'all parents $1,000 at 14. So someone tell me what this single, or 15. You can also someone tell me what this single parent did compared to other single parents. Why she's not labeled the deadbeat parents. Okay, so 5-star kill the prospect, right? Okay, so that's what it is. Y'all hold her down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold her down. That's what happened. She thinks she's class of 2013. That's y'all friend. Y'all gotta be my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's not my friend. Okay. There's no way I could have got accepted to any college by writing a letter and asking my coaches to tell them the motor I have. Like, can you write a letter about the motor I have? Like, I didn't bring this stuff up to her because I never thought about it. It's none of her business. She never cared about that stuff. I need to get away from her. The same way I didn't go chill with my sisters because she started seeing a frequency of when we play games. Like when we go downstairs and play game, like she have an ear out. She still has the ear out now. So that's what I'm saying. So what you feel me? Like she's class of 2013. Like the manhunt game wasn't, Detective Webb will oversee some stuff and be like, no, I don't agree with that. Let me say it better. The way that I advise stuff was a great oversee. And then who else, right? That's what I'm just trying to say. And I say, like I said, I ain't saying come to daddy with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Detective Webb with that type of understanding. Okay, and then my mother chose to join in that. Y'all get what I'm saying about I don't play that way and join in? Okay, so I could have went to a D3, D2, but we still talking D1s. I could have been accepted to. LeBron didn't fail not one grade and had a 2.8. I had a mother not go up there and tell him my eye was, y'all know, yeah, it was in the yearbook. And 2 teachers failed me and still had a 2.9. That's a 2.6 right there. A letter. That's a 2.8 if I had an A. 2.8 or, 3.8 or 3.9 if I got A's in both of those classes. 3.7 if it was a B. 3.5, 3.6 if it's a C. Maybe 3.4. You know what I'm saying? In the end, a big drop. Right? So that's 6 points, right? That would be like, that's right. Really 8, actually, but I'll say 6, right? So that's what I'm saying. The point is, nobody's like, oh, them niggas owe me. So it don't exist. Because I'm not the type of person that should be smoking those little things. Wait a minute. I'm not that type of person. So it don't exist at all. Instead of that merit of not being that type of person, because I stay down for other people to come up. And I'll come up later. And someone had an ear out for that. Oh, yeah, like I said, so what did this parent do compared to the best single parents? Why she thinks she's in the category. Had great kids that can hold for their own. That don't make you no goddamn. That doesn't compare you with great parents. We really made it ratio the way, instead of it being great kids that can hold their own and then there's a great parent. So then it should ratio, like the given should be on a whole nother standard. No, it's great parents and then kids don't appreciate it. Okay, so there can be great kids and the parent don't appreciate, right? So what did she do that she's not that category? Okay, because everybody know me. I have an ear. I'm someone that has an ear out, but not a nosy ear out like what I'm talking about. I'm somebody that calls out the nosy people, and she's immune to what does she do? Okay, so that's what I've been talking about in my lives. Okay, and the situation is, I'm about to rain on y'all parade. Okay, so y'all, this is what y'all telling me, right? And maybe someone might come in the live like, oh shit, Zemane's live. When y'all watch football, what do y'all see? You know what I'm saying? And I hear it now. Oh man, that's it. I was like, who's your favorite football players? I'm I'm roasting y'all. This is how y'all know this is how I roast. I don't goddamn take it uphill super fast. I take it very chill. Like I was saying in the live, like I like your hat, and because other people diss it, and I'm like, oh fuck you. I was really saying I like your hat. Now I'm about to. So I take it simple, where I'm not roasting, but you don't have your head on right, right? We know how funny I am. You know what I'm saying? I bought my own clothes. I bought my own car. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I didn't get stagnant like I got my car, y'all don't got a car. If anybody needed a ride, I would give y'all a ride. If anybody needed some money, I would have gave y'all some money. I wasn't somebody like get y'all. Y'all know that. So this is the point, right? And people hate that I do that type of things. It's like y'all hate that I'm. I guess what presidents do merit so the air can the clout could be clear. I hate that is automatically I shouldn't have this type of clout in the air. But y'all, y'all love my parent for some reason, right? So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not dumb to, but where's the proof of common sense? Where's the proof of intelligence, the proof of thinking? So how can we not live? We're too lazy to just get it to him dead. You know what I'm saying, right? That simple. 2013 Manhunt Gang owner to let that's how the Detective Web will get his things, like I said, and be an advisor. I don't get treated the respectful way of what I've been proven. I was in higher classes and still could chill around anybody, not just these are the people that thought they was cool. You know, anybody. I chilled with everybody. Anybody that needed an invitation trial of I promise I won't be lame. I'll be like, why not? Let's see what they not lame. And then I just was never the worst invitation to people did something and I wanted to get evasive from all of that shit. And people just remember me to an extent. So that being said is, you know, I just want crickets on these questions. Because, you know, I've been talking a lot on my other platform about sports and ooh, that shit would have been cool. And so this is it, right? So Coach Small was like, maybe the was watching, and I like, you know what I'm saying, and like I played the song, I ain't gonna be the owner out, I ain't on that in a new house, you know, whatever that means, you know, I know what it means, but you know, like I said, y'all give that parent, y'all think that's funny, let's say it like that, and she hate me too to think it's funny. And I guess that's hip or some shit. So, but y'all don't, you know, obviously y'all not my parents, so yeah, it's not called hate from y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the question is this, right? You know, like when I was in the football, when in spring practice, and I could have took a shower, right? But I chose to go home. You know, that's the same atmosphere. I don't want to take a shower the same way I don't take a shower in the locker room. Just an analogy. No one's living in the past. Just giving an analogy for what can be given in the present, right? So it's understood why I got my book bag on. I'm trying to be on go to go take a shower where I am wanted. You know, like I said in my last videos, I'm fine with being the overseer. You know what I'm saying? Because after the party is the after party. It gives that, you know, instead of it being like I'm trying to hit a peak of, they call them Ghost Recon Splinter Cell. It's just the main, and he's fine with being this overseer from peeking in his room that people keep peeking. Like, you know, it's been a whole, how long since my last video, but it sound like what I was saying. Obviously, like I said, noise will be, you know, people hate that. How do you hate that? Because I make it cool or some shit. So proof that I always stay approachable, that instead of I'm too cool, people don't want to ETC me, right? Because we know what this atmosphere usually calls for, someone's about. And I say people think Ghost Recon Splinter Cell. So in the end, like I said, my whole room is outside. From day one. You know what I'm saying? And this is not an apartment. This is not a house. You know what I'm saying? And days happen like that if they know that I'm be at the house by myself or something. You know, or I just went outside and people are keeping up with me. People are keeping up with me. And I was told by the office privacy protocol. But you go, who's the overseer before you can? Oh, so that being that, whoever that guy is, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, the atmosphere is going to have more noise this time. But like I said, that mean I can say, but you know, whatever I was saying in my last video. So whatever I'm saying now. So in the end, I'm still a cool guy. But the situation is, just like I didn't want to take a shower right after practice or going to, you know, I might, you know, make sure everybody's like, all right, I'll get made fun of by 39, right? So I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it might be troubleshooting that y'all just gonna be a little goofy, and you know what I'm saying. You know that's why I was saying captain of the rest team and captain saying like my lies on the platform. That's what I mean. because it's the same team since elementary, right? And everybody's ready. You know, when I became a teenager, I still proved I could be. I'm that cold at every position, like recess. We're not talking about no goddamn. I get the ball, and I'm I could juke two people. We talking about if we playing two in touch, I might not get touch and run it all the way back. I had that paralysis. If we play tackle, I still don't get tackled. You get what I'm saying? The teachers be like, I don't really want them to come back that hyphy. So main's going to scavenger up where everybody get it all out. I was able to BTC monitor, like I say in my other lives on the other platform. I send other videos on the other handle. Little Rascal Momentum, or a better way to say it. The next my Vic, and it was on the someone gonna get crashed like that, and I wear that, and there was that quarterback and that quarterback, and I was able to. Teachers know what I'm talking about because in the end they, other either grades before us or after, they didn't have that maturity. Let's say it like that. So every time I was scouting and surveying and having that tent for people to have opportunities, to whoever has made it up from that zoning in my up game, which is whoever is a quantity to quality, right? So, yeah. So just like when I proved I was through that cold, that's all I needed to do. And like I said, I'm me saying I played every position. It sounds like I'm exaggerating when really y'all took breaks and proved y'all was still like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that our high school tape, is blueprints to how I can fit in an emotional ball, because they prove they will be lazier. I prove I'm still stay consistently with the stamina and momentum commits from following me from, like I said, that guy and that guy. So what did that parent do? So you know what I'm saying? So just rain on y'all parade, so y'all can, just like when y'all watch, or when I watch our high school football games, and it sounds like I'm saying I want to be out there, and it's just like if the coach want me out there, I don't care. But echoing how much I am a competitor, so we gonna see that. So like I said. So I never want attention. So the same way that I didn't take a shower in the locker room, right? We don't see that in the football. You don't see that same momentum. Of how I wouldn't, people follow me. Like, that's why I wouldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? People follow me that way. We don't see that. So if y'all went live with me, I'll listen all day. I wouldn't cut you off if we just have one person, or if it's like, all right, someone else want to go. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all went live with me and I asked y'all about who's y'all favorite running back in the league, I don't really watch football no more. I fuck with these young quarterbacks coming up. It's cool. Someone on my live, he said, I played a song. How that sound? It sound like I'm still in high school trying to win a ring. I'm just trying to live my life now. Like how that sound? I thought you wasn't emotional. That's what y'all would sound like. It sound like that whole song. Shit, if you think you can make it, I can make it. Why'd you stop? All right, man. Why'd you stop? If you have a dream. Yeah, if I have a dream. Yeah, and, you got to get in the gym. The gym. It just be so fucking hilarious to see y'all go live with me and talk to me this way. Like I said, I'm not asking for no type of way, no answer, no. I'm not asking for nothing. but a chill. You get what I'm saying? If the game is not missing somebody, please don't make it sound like it is, right? And don't prolong your words, you know what I'm saying? Stretch the word out to make it not fit or some shit. Just talk like we played, we had our time, and we're not there no more. Don't make it sound like there's still something there. Then you get what I'm saying? Or I know what I'm saying. So what else we'd be like? It was like, so you talking about you would have played two-way? Yeah, I would have been the first goddamn two-way player. I swear to God, I would have got. I had the stamina. Okay, true. Okay. Well, y'all don't say true like that, but okay. No, you would have. Nah, bro. When I ever stop? Oh, you right. You don't ever stop. Or let's see, what's another? What's your favorite running backs? These running backs are right, but I guess I like Derrick Henry. And I'd be like, Derrick Henry? We alluding from saying Alvin Kamara. But let's see, for some reason, right? I'm like, okay, so who's the top wide receiver? And they're like, oh, Justin Jefferson is good. AJ Green. There's good wide receiver. AJ Green, Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith weigh what I weigh. What? How much you weigh? What? 160? Yeah, he weigh 160, I think, and he's 6'1", 6'2". Like a lockdown. No. Why can't I lock down those wide receivers? You think you cold like that? Bro, we's grown men. They grown too. What? They got their shit together now. They work out every day. Discreet comedy, like if right, they're in the NFL, but I'm not a teenager no more. They not teenagers. We was older than them, so when we was teenagers and I was talking, I never talked like, oh yeah, I'll lock down, goddamn. You get what I'm saying? What was a wide receiver when we was goddamn? I was talking like I never talked like that. It was the regular. Like I said, I knew the momentum. I was in momentum. It was that regular. You feel who they are. You think that the way the war room set up, the people coming together to get those people. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully make a team to stop that. And I kept meeting those. I was never the worst invitation for that understanding. And like I said, my sister was there to confirm. I confirmed it myself as being the owner of telepathy. And it's just noise around me talking about I'm thinking or intelligent or common sense when there's no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense. Dead. That's, like I said, kill the 5-star, kill the prospect. So that being said, I haven't fell off when these kids was, I'm 29, they 22, 23, 24. When they was 11, you're telling me this 11-year-old was better than me when I was 16? No, I'm not. And they're better than me now because I fell off. Yeah, bro. I'm about to rain on y'all parades, okay? Yeah, come, you can go to mine, don't sweet. No, because then I'm going to give respect to. Did I ask for respect? No, that's not right. That's why I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, right? That type of gesture, right? Up game. How's the world moving and we're standing still, right? Okay, good. Because, yeah, these kids are 22, 23, 24. You get what I'm saying? I don't know a freshman that was better than me, or a sophomore that was better than me when I was a junior. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I fell off. I just want y'all to know y'all fake, and it's cool. It's cool, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, just imagine y'all talk. I would love that. You know what I'm saying? I would, just love fresh air of conversation, that I'm normal. But because we playing this class of 2013 manhunt game and staying our distance, a parent doesn't feel like a bad parent compared to other parents because she plays it right or something. Right? Because I haven't fell off. You know what I'm saying? That's why my book bags do look like, you know what I'm saying? Or it'll look like I'm trying to rekindle something instead of, damn, what was he doing as a kid? It looked like some James Bond shit, or Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How's the world moving? We standing still. You know what I'm saying? Up game, right? Well, I appreciate Dan Marino. Dan Marino look at things the same way. He didn't just go off of the Miami Dolphins, you know what I'm saying, or endorsement, or just whatever from a home and away game zoning administration. Then he got his feet wet and was zoning people like, act like, you know what I'm saying? So I did that too. And I haven't fell off. So I'm saying, you're telling me when I was 16, these 15 and 14-year-olds are better than me? Okay, they made it. But they had, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't, like I said in the video, slang of hot. I'm not hot. But not wanting attention, hot. They didn't have that. They had someone that will ref. If they do those little things, they can make it. I had no one reffing. I was the up game. Like I said in the video about being on the roof, but I'm not the sniper. I'm not the sniper. You see the sniper on the roof? I'm on the roof to play. You know what I'm saying? So when I was 16, I was on the roof and to play, and they was like, let's move this goddamn pillow out the, you know what I'm saying, or blow up trampoline to catch him or wherever the fuck out the way. And I'm like, I'll take the stairs, or I'll climb down slowly. Like, and then when you climb down, we gonna have that shit ready to, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's see something, right? No, that's simple math, right? A 23-year-old wide receiver, or a 22-year-old wide receiver, right? When I was 16, you're telling me a 9-year-old is better than me? And I'm better than a 16-year-old me? Y'all telling me a 9-year-old quarterback is better than 16-year-old, and I'm better than 16-year-old me? I'm, it's not attitude. That's how it's not true or something. And I like, I'm attracted to intelligence. So it's some type of anger that we're trying to convey. But my situation is this. These people were 9, 10, and 11 when my sister was a manager, seeing that I was staying a step ahead so she don't ever have to argue, don't do that to my little brother. While we still saw us that crashed down on Prospect, like I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about being a man of man to be looked at as that prospect. And they're like, oh, well. And none of these 9-year-olds, because that was troubleshooted, right? For somebody, ETC did it. It just needed time. No one expects to play in that, but someone that's still trying to make it. So that's not enough to emphasize the speed to make it, or the minimum asked for to make it. The minimum. So this, like I'm saying, this is what y'all trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all, that like that's all me in football. It's all me in sport in general. So like, cause it was, I forgot what the name is. It was an Olympic wrestler that went to the Bills. I don't know if he made the team. You know, people like to play with people's visions and shit like that. So, you know, y'all telling me these 9-year-olds are better than me. These 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, when I was 16. I'm just asking, I'm just, that's straight face. That's not, I know I'm ugly, but I'm just straight facing and want to hear the answer. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, trying to make us, for other people I watched it live and then know how I was in high school, and people that do and know that I'm only gonna try to get better, and they see me like, okay, it look like you got better, but it look like you in some other trenches. I can still see your glow of consistency, juggling more. You know what I'm saying? But who's gonna give that to you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, I don't live with my mom no more. I actually stopped at 19, even though I came back to the crib because obviously the upgain and like I said, the riddle of the world moving. How's the world moving and we standing still? But I really over affirmed it when I lived with my brother, right? And when I said with my brother in the beginning of the video, and now I'm solely alone. And like I said in the last video to this video, I knew noise would be added in instead of it being that respect. So that's proof of shadow followers. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a walking social media without asking for that type of, people wouldn't want credit for that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? But, just, if y'all came to my live, right, y'all would be annoyed at talking football. Why? Why wouldn't y'all want to talk football with me? Because I played every position and no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking, or no proof of my character. I think I know it all. That's the air that thinks it knows it all of me, not me. So why, I guess that's an extraordinary, attribute, accolade. Hashtag no one shadow ball. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's an amazing, usually when people get the air talking that they're cold, that person think they the shit. And I just think that's a cool hobby to do. You know what I'm saying? To feel comfortable of sharpening myself, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm saying, y'all come to my live, we talk basketball, we talk football, right? Because this is the problem, right? Y'all play pick prize, right? Or y'all play, you get what I'm saying? Y'all rather have the clout that y'all don't know who's gonna win. This is where the street comedy is. Y'all rather, instead of we talk shit out and then they glow, you can be like, oh, okay, he just like I could tell how the games would go in high school because it was clean and shuffled through, and people's the emotional ball thereafter. They glow. They glow. You can not they glow. You can bet on them, and that was a fog glow. That was a suedo glow. Like it'll glow. This is what you can. Y'all rather keep the gamble game. Me too. What if I wanna etc with that? You get what I'm saying? As it echoes, play the game and see and what count my blessings or play the game and something. I know what I'm saying. I just don't feel like saying it. So count your days. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. So yeah. So instead of because the discreet comedy I was doing on my platform was, I've said it, right? This is a playbook I'm talking about. It's if I could see myself on the field. It's like watching another team, you know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, boy, I would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? That joke. And I'm still making that joke as an adult. And instead of me being able to talk to the screen, it's like Scary Movie when what's the name? Cindy was like, friends, boy, and like, would you shut the fuck up? Need I say more? Now y'all know I'm just trying to watch some motherfucking football too. So I'm about to rain on y'all, because if I can't watch football and be like, y'all can't either. Or I'm gonna make the battery so I can, it's just the main. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. My wrestlers at least know what I'm talking about. Where the horizon of that's not fair. Alright, we gotta be fair, right? So, that platform would have flagged me for that hate speech. What you mean we gotta be fair or something? Bullying, harassment, what you mean? And we gonna make it fair. So, that being said, did I not explain? Was that not, my best friend would have knew exactly what I meant. I'm like, that's what it'd be like. He would laugh. I'm like, that's what it'd be like. I'll be talking, and then I'll be looking at the screen, and I'll be like, it's the same way, like if I was yelling at my high school game. Even though I never done that, you know what I'm saying? But I did see the people anticipating a X factor because they was hearing about a player. You know what I'm saying? That same consistency is still in, y'all lame. Y'all be cool. You know what I'm saying? Me calling you lame don't mean it could be a temporary lame. Y'all could be lamer. I'm trying to actually get rid of y'all temporary lame by talking about this shit, because that's what it be like. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be going live with me and being like, yeah, Derrick Henry look like he's scared to get hit by somebody. And who you scared to get hit by? You know what I'm saying? It should be like that. Because I'm going to be in denial. I'm not going off rip believe you talking about me. If you did kinch on something like that. And that's just an example. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm about to give y'all a lot of more examples. You know what I'm saying? But like, Devontae Smith only weighed 160. Goddamn, I think he really only weighed 150. And we talking about, we talking about politics right there. And it's like, shit, I like, he don't even look like he want to get in the gym. I'll just say that, and then it sound like I'm talking about some a safety reason why I haven't been in the gym the way I want to weigh more than 160. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see Alvin Kamara play Atlanta, I see Salquinet. What would that mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm hiding about what city I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know nobody. So I'm saying, I'm trying to get rid of y'all temporary lane tag real quick and then either make it permanent or, you know what I'm saying? Just regular shit we could talk about as football loving people, right? Tyrann Matthews, that's what people would be like, try or make fun of me instead of like, what you think you're Tyrann Matthews? And I'm like, well, I'm better than Tyrann Matthews. Don't try me like that. Because I'm defensive minded first. And they'd be like, what? Nah, hell nah. How you think you better than Tyrann? I was like, bro, what? I was compared to Sean Taylor. When was you compared to the U? You never heard of the U? And that's where if you try to threaten me while I'm not I'm calling that momentum commit out. You never heard of the U? Boom. When y'all don't want to do that, I think I'm always right, and it's just like, no. In the end, I had college classes my senior year. You get what I'm saying? And I stayed sharp. You get what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, this man can't wait for someone to try him. No. If you in crossfires, are you going to be like, why am I in crossfires? Or are you going to move accordingly to not get shot? You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, stuff like that. Deshaun Watson, he sure is from Georgia, and then it's just like, yeah, we know Georgia, we know where he was in Georgia, and ain't on that build. You get what I'm saying? Like Justin Fields from Georgia too. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Instead of how I've been elaborating on that platform when they got the tweaking like I'm asking for credit. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence from Georgia too. You got to Florida, Florida with Kodak. I'm like, hey, yeah, that boy goddamn is. No, y'all want to keep me goddamn mummified and not unleash. Fighters clout, like I said in some videos, where I have to talk through a certain. That's all it is. And y'all know I ain't mad. Like I said, I'm not the person like, oh, there needs to be a commotion for you not understand. I stay down for y'all to come up. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm going to come up. If y'all don't want to think that's a fun trivia or kids meal thing to do, like my little cousin talking about, are you okay? Instead of seeing that fun trivia that his big cousin can still hold his own, then amen, right? Because my big cousin can't hold his own over me. But you already know I can hold my own over you. So, still treat you like a little kid. No, I can still hold my own over you. And I could teach you to hold your own over our other cousins if you are mature. If not, I'm going to help them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But all right, so I was just licking my chops when I saw that shit. See you later. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Going live, Floyd gonna come just with the paper. Had to do it like, see you later. The paper, had to do it like, see you later. Or however it go, right? So, that's the whole point, right? We talking about more than people can come in the line and we can have conversations like that. You ain't never got down, wish bad on them, never got, but obviously it might not be vice versa, right? And if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, right? Never took money out their hand, never told them that money plan won't work out, you know what I'm saying? Never, nothing. So we're gonna stop chilling in this covenant, alright? I'm gonna flame y'all asses this way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have that football IQ, you understand the flame. But so right? What's another one? What's another B.J. Robinson looked like somebody was supposed to go to the Falcons and wear 7, and then that's where y'all make fun of like how I had that Zemaine would be the one who wanted to play in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowls in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Make fun of that type of clout, bringing that up. I'm like, it is kind of iffy that he wanted to wear 7. I'm like, why did you choose 7? It's just like, it didn't look like you chose 7 because 7 was your number. You know, like I said, I'm not bringing myself up, but then it glow like I have, like I keep showing, but the atmosphere speaks for itself. Like people think they gangster because I like to sharpen my atmosphere. Like, you better sharpen your atmosphere to make me not think this. That's what Generation Z do and shit. Going live, Floyd gon' come just with the paper. Had to do it like, see you later. All right, so, right, with just every person. I'm sorry, y'all gonna watch that game and y'all gonna see me instead of, damn, they just trash and aloof from what you're really saying. No. So, right? I'm like, I'll start something. I'm like, Las Vegas. I can't believe Las Vegas got a team. They'll be like, yeah, Las Vegas. I'm like, in casino surveillance. That's why I'm bamboozled by the crash down, right? Of the understanding, like, that's Las Vegas. People, the surveillance is tough. It's like when obviously the Patriots were their own team, where people know they were sticklers, and Las Vegas was a city that, if it's troubleshooted right, it can be a stickler like how Boston is. And like, true, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like, so it kind of makes it obvious they're overriding like that mafia strip. Boom, like I said, like I would have thought it's a sweepstakes to play for the mafia to go to Las Vegas. Now it look like it's a dump, because they needed a team that would troubleshoot anybody that's not able to just come up because the crossfire or the traffic or the jam between. Las Vegas is like that whole cluster that the mafia is working, that the check and balance is what brings players in, not the scouts, or not the people that are hired, because people bring people in off of their own gamble, but it's through a check and balance there to bring people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That type of conversation, right? I'd be like, I think Aiden can start, but it's like they looking at some other stuff. People like, oh yeah, why you fuck with Aiden? I said, I fuck with it. And then I hear they kind of know what I mean when I say why I fuck with Aiden. I said, I fuck with Aiden because Aiden, he kind of, he got that old, like when we was in school, if you want to be known as a real football player vibe. And then, you get what I'm saying, whatever that means. You get what I'm saying? Just that understanding of conversations, but we know what I'm saying, right? But it accommodates me so we don't have these conversations. What's another one? We was the draft of 2017. They drafted Myles Garrett, and then they drafted Baker Mayfield. I'm like, yeah, that shit was some irony thing, wasn't it? I love Ohio because it's like the same way I knew about scouting and the way the war room is set up. It still has that foundation, and they'd be like how you feel like you could make it, and I'll be like, hell yeah, they got this, so it kind of keeps every team in play. Just regular I think I can make it. I'm gonna do it. Just wait. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I promise I'm not. Nobody talking like that. Just a regular guy trying to play, and we can see it for the I guess the what's the word? Not tendency, but the impact. We can see the impact, and we don't have to talk. I'm a regular guy. I never like attention, and it's like you cocky for it saying some impact, and you saying, "Oh, I don't want attention." No, I have to prove myself first. That's what y'all would say. You know what I'm saying? Once I prove myself, yeah, I will be like, well, I bring this impact to a team. Obviously, playing on the hardest difficulty or getting crashed down on, but I like my shit on 1,000%. You feel me? Put me on NFL level in high school, but I didn't get to overprove it, even though I did it with an injured foot. You feel me? Evading crash downs like that. So to have a healed up foot and to evade crash downs on that peak is amazing. Obviously, to be 100 from that obviously means I have an extra step, or even in my late 30s, or how long I think I can play, I'm gonna have a step, because it's gonna me aging is not the same of playing through injury. You get what I'm saying? Aging is obviously never gonna be worse than playing through a foot injury, especially from the front part. Obviously, the back part, when it comes to Achilles, you know what I'm saying, is the worst. But where you have to put the balls of your feet down, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's the worst type of pain. You know what I'm saying? Actually, injuring a toe is excruciating. So that's why they always talk about them cutting off their toe, because they can't take the pain. But so that being said, just regular conversations, just things you've seen, and I'll have a funny, if we want to make it sound cocky, but it don't, this saying don't have to sound cocky, smart remark too, and it's not really me trying to be smart, Tennessee Titans don't have a quarterback. I was like, I was on TV1 and it was shot in Tennessee. It's like, what? Yeah, I was, I call myself Detective Webpoolz. And then I look up the Dan Marino. You know what I'm saying? Because the up game he played, you know what I'm saying, in school to zone himself. And I made it on TV1 with my up game. So, it's like I'm really, so every time I'm on TV, the same way I was untouchable in school, you know what I'm saying, it's on TV1. Damn. Hell yeah. So it's crazy that Tennessee never called me. DeAndre Hopkins is on the Chiefs. Yeah. But, Patrick Mahomes got to keep his chemistry with Travis Kelce to make because DeAndre Hopkins is he gonna eat player, but that's what makes defenses play more aggressive. So, but Patrick Mahomes play like how I play when I'm backyard football playing. I see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. I see that. You know what I'm saying? The whole class of 2013 got down. Matt Hunt game spread it. Matt spread passages our school. You know what I'm saying? That little small little talk. You know what I'm saying? I said I used to be chill like that. You know what I'm saying? People know I can take the fuck off and I'll just jog instead of really. That's exactly what I did. I'll just be like, I'm not gonna cheat. They'll be like, oh, he could just we're deep. He can just run for a lot. I'll just yeah. If this is, you know what I'm saying, not no full speed sprint run for a lot. Play with a hand behind my back. That's how Patrick Mahomes played to me. Um, Russell Wilson is goddamn on the Steelers now. I'm like, hey, yeah, Russell. I won a bet with a fellow wrestler because he was looking at the me knowing I don't feel myself because I go to practice every day. I go to practice every day. Proof I don't feel you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just them talking. And like, no proof of me thinking, no proof of my common sense. Y'all know, I go into another class, they be like, damn, what was y'all doing in that class? And the bell ring. That's all of y'all. That's not him. Going to the wrestling. So then, obviously, I stacked like that so much. Stacked so much you can't stereotype war. Stacked like that. So it was seen with the Seahawks that year when I was a senior or about to graduate. And he wanted to bet some money on the raining on my parade, like bet money on I'll be in this suite, and I asked for Thursday type peak understanding. Like, they gonna, no matter what the truth that you ain't calling anything, it's gonna. I said, okay, it's not. I'm not gonna bet against that defense. You get what I'm saying? Boom, won that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew I was in there like swimwear when it came down to defensive coordinating, offensive coordinating, or prize pick. You get what I'm saying? That would be the joke. And people be like, offensive defense, prize pick, goddamn. That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? What's the word? Front office work. Let's say it like that. But in there, like swimwear when it comes to chemistry and players and knowing what to play. Straight up talk to me. I'm like, bro, I'm your captain. Why you talking to me like that? Oh, wait, do you want? Well, they're talking about the other little rascal Momentum, right? He's from that state, so that's the battery that's going to make them win. It's not going to be the nigga that was keeping the pace in wrestling the state keep going at Oregon if it has to be a walk on. So yeah, let's go. And I forgot you old man. That's how you remember your captain. Right, so yeah. So um and then it was so funny because the air was out the atmosphere about owning the apartments. And I was just like, wow, this is a motherfucking evacuation that's bound to happen. Ghost Recon costing herself. It was crazy. I was like, did you just give me money in this echo and we can evacuate this as a because in the end, jurisdiction and my concept of entrepreneurial authority is me. And like I said, my lemonade stand, get your lemonade. It doesn't mean my lemonade stand gonna be chosen. You know what I'm saying? There's commercial authority, and that's the default authority. But if there was better crowd controls and peaks, you know what I'm saying? They're going to choose those peaks for safety protocol. Even and it's been done so long that way that even if the person that thinks they have the hands on the torch to say they choose this is that's where obviously that's how inside out or corrupted or chaotic, you know what I'm saying, it is for whoever's the jurisdiction to charm the situation. Like I said in the video, I juggle so much, or like I said on a video on a handle about those stations talking about I walk in with the whole world on me. So it's like, bro, I came in here and it was like this is the guy we was waiting for, and when they need to rezone stuff, like I'll say this, we overseeing shit, but people who don't understand, you get what I'm saying? And you give me money and you're about to go, you look stupid. So I come here and you don't have to tell me nothing. Lead the disease. I have an ear for everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a great person. You get what I'm saying? I'm a great neighborhood kid vibe. Like I keep saying what my vibe is like. Neighborhood mom, neighborhood kid vibe. You get what I'm saying? If You know what I'm saying? Like wrestlers know what I'm talking about, and people from colorable from that, they don't have to tell me nothing. If I see someone's trying to, and that platform did that too. I was like, I had to open up a little brother entrepreneurship. Don't get bullied, and I'm like, did you ever have to tell me? Did your little brothers ever have to tell me you're bullying them? Or I was like, what's going on? Oh, did they tell me, or did I just come here and like, what's that? Uh, uh, yeah, you try to threaten your little brothers don't bring shit up when I come. They never had to. So I'm saying I walk in that bit and it's like is that same with people like people know me, oh yeah. And I'm like, well, that's like owner. You know what I'm saying? That's like owner telepathy. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's that's my ambiance. You know what I'm saying? For when I pull up, you know what I'm saying? And then you give and then it echo like that. I'm chilling, I'm chilling. I'm like, they like, you remember me? And I'm like, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's that shit where I was talking to live about someone said they knew my sister. And I'm like, you know me, I got down, da. You know what I'm saying? Up in there like swimwear and shit like that. I ain't gonna be mad about what happened because in the end, I ain't gonna leave nothing at your, you know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit, with upperclassmen. It's like, oh yeah, I remember you, bro. They had their own spill of that. You know what I'm saying? But younger than who I'm talking about, so they remember my what's the name? Um and his animosity, I'm roasting. Yes, I am roasting you. His animosity as everybody was cool with me because I can deal with a attitude or if you was in the wrong place at the wrong time, like I said, 2013, man, we would have done you like that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, what? I knew not to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? If 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 I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, but I had the right, they calling Go Street car and Springs out, I would have done it. Oh yeah, that's the Webpoolz. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't getting mad at that. Is echoing that they was already got them knew a little stuff. Knew the silent recommendation because of school and shit like that. They getting some more money. I'm like, and they like, and I'm like, y'all know I ain't trying to stay here, bro. I'm just saying what's up. Y'all know I used to chill. What's the name? In school and shit like that, and pull up and stuff like that. And let on a wrestler that knew I had his back while we talking about all this stuff. Then did what this office did where I asked for Thursdays. Like I said, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Goddamn. And it looks so stupid trying to be part of our wrestling commodity where everybody like, but I know him, bro. You was hating on him in wrestling and stuff, Improve it. While they talk, he go, oh, and I owe you. I forgot you owe me money. Echoing. You owe me more than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, you only owe me goddamn, the bet. Nah, you only owe me the bet. That was years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's just an example of how anybody could come in this live and I could have a conversation about anything. Anything. Not just sports. You know what I'm saying? If someone told me they're in the real estate, I wouldn't bring that up as an example. If it got too funny, I would. You get what I'm saying? If he pulled up and had to talk, I'm like, bro, didn't you owe me goddamn? I paid you. Yes, you did. I know what I'm saying. So that's the whole point. I'm not the sniper on the roof. I'm on the roof trying to play. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I did my up game, and I'm a big fan of Dan Marino. His signature mean a lot to me for how he knows that's what that means. And like I said, I went to Jamaica. I went out the country, and they said I can relate to Dan Marino that way as the up game. They know who to give credit to from that. So yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like that shit was hilarious. We was talking about this nigga, I'm KAN, so it's like a heat wave with this type of particular stuff, a heat wave with this type of particular stuff, a heat, and everybody they just needed that, miscombobbled out the way, that jumble out the way. I got that out the way. Yeah, I'm not trying. I know if I stay here, y'all gonna redo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna restart, or for lack of better words, you know what I'm saying? Um, Renew, or counterfeit, or backdoor. I know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean about class of 2013 and ETC. I know, but I'm not that mean of a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, bro, if I stay here, man, so they're like, oh, what's up, bro? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you going home? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not trying to stay here. He's still goddamn, it's still echoing, why not, or some shit, right? And everybody just chilling, like, and I'm just like, hell yeah, what we doing? I'm trying to play some 2K and just chill, and maybe pull up another day. If I'm like, listen, if y'all want that, y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't trying to stay, I'll pull up. And if y'all want to be safe in that horizon, and when maintenance come through, or you know what I'm saying, what come through for this, you can be like, oh yes ma'am, no ma'am, you know what I'm saying, like y'all was doing, and I just, like I said, refurbished it or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, cleared the air, yeah, and I'll just show up at that time on a telepathy. No, this nigga talking about something, oh, and I owe you. What type of cloud chase? He know me. Cause he know me and know that I will play. Like he was walking the walk of shame of, I'll take this flame, and I'm gonna ask you if you still stay there later. So you get what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, I keep it very, when it comes to roasting, I just say the minimum, and it can go to a maximum with still of respect of, I didn't want to take it that far. Or nor would I take it too far. It'll still be a sportsmanship vibe of, the other person was overreacting. Lemonade, get your lemonade. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was hilarious, dapping up people, and then my youngin got down there, and then a wrestler that didn't want to be a youngin like that no more or something. And yeah, I'm used to this. So that's why I'm at, you know what I'm saying? My mom don't know nothing about that. So when she's watching my videos, she is, because she even said, it's like everybody drop everything every time your man's going. Like, oh yeah, no. So what did she do to be in a horizon where we're acting like it's a bickering or animosity, instead of me just yelling, leave me alone, like a certain type of authority that have the rights as any citizen to somebody, no matter the title. And then if it doesn't, amount to the disrespect, let the karma be, leave him alone. Not, he's just talking. What did she do that it can compare to the best parent? So that being said, I know what I mean, so I'm not going to bring up that example. In the end, or examples, right? So the whole point is y'all watch this football game, okay? And or games, okay? And y'all remember, what would Jesus do? And he would talk about me. You know me? You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, I've been a momentum um that was into the economics of the game. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to play as with the economics. I didn't want to grow my economics and then my economics gets me off the roof. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to protect the sniper on the roof and play and get my economics where I can go up the roof and then I'm coming down. I didn't want to have to be up at the roof waiting to be able to go play. And like I said, so in the end, like I said, what that sound like, you know what I'm saying, for my whole room to be outside and whatever that mean, that's just my way of saying it, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I've already made it to the roof and took my atmosphere with me of no proof of thinking, no proof of intelligence, no proof of common sense, dead. So now it's just the economic spill and the stacking so much noise and organizing the noise that it means some other economics somewhere else, like I was saying with that example, or it means some other economics over there, or Ghost Recon cost Splinter Cell over there, or you know what I'm saying, to stacking other things and genres of mishaps or my hobbies in general, which y'all understand. So that's why it's funny y'all not coming to this live. Like I said, inverted survey in my videos. That shit was funny on goddamn that platform because that's what that mean. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, because in the end, what was worse is obviously people that told me, people from my wrestling class that told me, or even younger, from me just seeing their pictures, right? Military ain't nothing compared to keeping up to somebody. I'm not even gonna name the branch. We just keep it on. When you have more than, I was speaking to somebody and I told him I had 200,000, and he said, "Damn," and I said that was a low number. I just was being nice because there's way more. I graduated, and then I felt that that's what I was looking at from. Obviously, that extra curriculum, and counting how many schools there are to, the knowing. So, that was that, and then I looked up the number of what the highest rank holds they self, and the guy I was talking to, I was like, "Do you want me to eat da 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 da, or do you want?" And he was like, "No, be." He was like, keep doing that shit." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "That's not what you're supposed to do." I said, I think I said bullet catcher, but I also said, as a non-commissioned military officer, you're supposed to get me to a safe spot. You're not supposed to say keep trying to be the leader, and because it makes it easier for who you got to listening to. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to try to get me commissioned. You get what I'm saying? Get me badged. But I'm not gonna come without my uniform ready for me. So I wasn't mad at him. But when I said, it's like, yeah, you like I knew my shadow followers. Let's say it like that. Where that parent taught myself, like, yeah, you got a lot of shadow followers. Yeah, and the highest ranked um doesn't even have that many soldiers. If y'all look it up, y'all want to look it up? Nah, I'm not gonna look it up. But y'all already know is um because in the end, no one goes to the military to not listen to the best thing. So I knew I was talking at low count. I wasn't exaggerating because it's not one of those things where, right? How many people are in the NFL and I say they heard of me, right? And then some people haven't. It's not the military. The second they figure out it's a different jurisdiction, they're going off that jurisdiction. while these high rank officers for certain branches only hold this compound of people and leave it back to somebody. So that being said, once again, what did that parent do better than the next best single parent that she, or compared to the best single parent? Why? Because we know why we don't call the best single parent a deadbeat. Beat, you know what I'm saying? So what does she do? That, air out the atmosphere. Let's leave her out of that topic because of clout, not because she did something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the best parent has to go through. Even if she still the best parent, no matter what, she still has to. Oh, you was just playing. Why is it safe sailing for her, while the best parent to the next is, oh no, you messed up there. It's like the second that something we want to say someone don't agree with. No. So that is a facade. It's that simple. And yeah, I just wanted to get on here and roast y'all for me being in my late 20s, right? And these 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds aren't waiting. They sitting like when they know they getting a kid's meal in the back of the car. That's what it looked like to me. Like, so I just wanted to roast y'all when we could talk about football, and it'll be such a fun thing to talk about. But it shows me y'all didn't. What it really showed me is y'all didn't want to win 4 championships in high school with me. You know what I'm saying? Or just in general. Let me not put me in it, in general. And yeah, that's what it shows. Because we know I'm gonna talk the same way. Well, I won a sportsmanship award in a fighting sport. I'm not going to overstep boundaries, and y'all probably take that as that's what that is. But in the end, I'm gonna talk the same way. I'm not gonna belittle nobody, right? And we hate that. That I give people that space to think for themselves, and it accommodates me of me still being that never belittle somebody. Character. It's just the main. So yeah, because it's a lot of things we can talk about. Like I said, in the end, I'm trying to think of some players, right? Like, right, where they talk, in the end, these younger players have a different attitude than the players we would have, than our class, right? And I feel like, I don't want to say it's because a player didn't make it, but it's like we can talk about Kendichi, right? Kendichi went to the Cardinals, right? He went to the Cardinals. He was at the Cardinals before Kyler Murray. I got a song where it's called Stone Cold. They say I own Texas. 'Cause my powers is the biggest. Like Houston, do we have a problem? Is it a question when we know I don't guess? Okay, so Kyle Murray gets drafted after Kendichi leaves the team, right? So and he's from that state, right? So I'd be like, well, Kyle Murray know me, and people are like, what? Okay, if Kyle Murray follows the biggest, if Kyle Murray follows detective weapon on school boards, and we follow that momentum, we can go look at Kendichi being in our class and seeing if he has the young Webpoolz version of that before Kyle. Even if that's the same, what's the word? Not red carpet, but GPS route, brochure, scout, no, survey to make it. What's the word? Like safety protocol, for lack of better anything. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not saying it. Y'all get what I'm saying? That type of conversations. Like Kendichi is the uphill battle of the way the war room is set up, for lack of better words. That's not what I want to say, but so he was the top prospect from our class. the uphill battles from everybody and whatever helped with his ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Is it the same one that Kyle Murray knows? Because Candice is it we know where Candice's from, so right up the street. So if it's that same right up the street investment for the anticipation to get Kyler, you know what I'm saying? That's simple. Those little things. That's a deeper one. So that one was probably like advanced math, not even college math, but you know. I'm just saying. In the end, there's a lot of things we can talk about. It's a lot of positions of players that had a lot on their minds, and something kept transitioning to not look at it as a big deal, to they lost their adrenaline from not seeing that inspiration, that from the time span or attention span they thought they was going to be able to renew that type of adrenaline or inspiration without giving credit to kids found a better immunity from losing that attention span, or choosing a team. That's what I'm really trying to say. Choosing a team hospitality, like they know where they're going. Now to an extent, for that understanding, procedure, whatever the word is. I'm not going to say the word, but in the end, my point is, yeah, there's so many things we could talk about. It's like, but it'll accommodate me in a way that I glow, that I have a better chance to making it than y'all. Not to rub that in your face. That's why I said that and laughed. That just sounded funny. So in the end, I'm not trying to be funny. I just wanted to go live that, I'm in a position where I'm trying to get off the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference of being on the balcony, you know what I'm saying, and being on the rooftop slang. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the roof. People are on the balcony keeping me on the roof. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, take my hand. They're like, no, you're going to fall off the balcony. I try to save them. So, yeah. So it's just that whole understanding of, it's like a word like lounge that I'm looking for, or hobby. I said hobby, lobby, like hospitality, to make it to the league, but I can't think of the right word right now. But brochure, they had a brochure to make it. I went by my brochure, as my sister saw, as that, like I said, to talk about that player next might Vic, but it wasn't talking about the athleticism. Even though I showed that prowess, they were talking about getting crashed down like that, and it was that quarterback, and I met that brochure since a kid. Why? I call it Little Rascal Momentum, and then I proved it. And then the air dried out at 16. So I was on my Dan Marino shit as a fan. As Savagey version. Why? Before the word savage, probably don't understand it, because, his was more out loud. Well, I'd rather be in that incognito of being a fan that way, that I'm calling it out in my late 20s. Where a signature would be so dope to get from him. And, yeah, I'm still consistently going through my brochure. I'm like, when the air dried out, at me at 16, they would have did this to Marino if they could dry it out. If they could get the atmosphere to make them not scared of God and smiting and up gang barriers and why is the world moving but we standing still, got me on the rooftop. If they found a way they could just keep me on the rooftop and they stay on the balcony, this would have happened to Marino. That's what I'm saying. And the anticipation between, where they be like, of course Marino would have did that. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously people tried to think that way, but laws and people wanting to keep their jobs back then, instead of being on the balcony, because the balcony and smiting and everything between from the mafia, that is very scary, and no one's going to, they call that being suicidal as slang. People's like, It's just so yeah. I just wanted to throw that out there for y'all. You know, I'm being nice while I'm not roasting harder, because I would have straight up called all of y'all out in a different way, and more players that we could have called out, and I'd be like, all right, you tweaking about that player. And y'all probably said I'm tweaking about that player too. But then it goes to me go, okay, whatever. Because we know it accommodates me the way I want to be accommodated, no matter what. If we didn't say nothing or if we said something. So I got to flaming without flaming when I talk about, when I give a compliment, and then people don't understand, and people disrespect it. So we get to disrespecting me, not understanding the truth is the truth, no matter what accommodates me, and we try to disrespect it to the inverted survey that I like from always being that type of person. And the main thing is, see, if I was going live with y'all and I'm just like, you know, just hearing y'all talk, and I'll just be staring like, what do we try to downplay me? I downplay myself the most. I'm just standing there ready to agree, like, yeah, it's just me, and it's just insecure me. I'm not insecure, but you know, that's where it'll fall in if you downplay yourself that much. So I'm just like, oh, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, just this dark aura downplaying itself all the time. Just, it'll be cool to come up, you know, but oh yeah, man, I forgot that you're harder on yourself than we're harder on you. And I shouldn't. Yeah, and they shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't join in. But yeah, that's what it'll be if people will allow me to. We'll see how much I'm hard on myself. So it's not me not wanting to take a shower. I'm hard on myself right now, right, with all them things and the air's out the atmosphere. So the question, like I said, is what did that parent do compared to the best parent, but help people dry out the air about I'm hard on myself, and met my brochure and stuck on the roof for being hard on myself. And people would have went live with me while I'm hard on myself, and I'll just be like, well, we're gonna say it's not real. I agree. Were you gonna help me get through this cloud of what people say I would do to players? Oh, you know, you think you could play quarterback at this time? Like, yeah, I think I could play quarterback. Oh no, they lying at it. Yeah, you can't just hope on. You gotta have wide receivers. What team you go to? You know, I always threw the ball great without knowing the route people ran. That's what I did my freshman year. Like, so you gonna say when you was signed lined up with, you was like, okay, I hope I get him, or okay, I know how he'll run the. And y'all still was up when did I talk to anybody, or it was just Chris? Okay, you got that. Who gonna say that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm hard on myself. Like, so what would you play on defense? You think you play middle linebacker? I can. They'd be like, bro, you too small to play middle line. Nah, middle linebackers about hitting, but you could. But I hope I'm thick for my weight. I could play. You know what I'm saying? All right, you just saying you're gonna be the first middle linebacker. No, there was a middle linebackers. There's sub packages where they put there's been a few level 5 now. I would love to have been the first, but you know. All right, well, I'm just saying, like, I'm a hard hitter. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I need is a motherfucking. I can wear a hoodie under my. Oh yeah, because you don't be getting tired and shit. You would be tough to do that. I was like, hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, so what you say? You can play safety? Yeah, I can play safety. It'll just be the miscommunication with the corners that always would. It'll be so obvious. And because I'm hard on myself, oh, here you go. Well, yeah, I'm hard on myself that, I'll take the blame, and really, as it's getting paid, we should really blame who really threw it off. You feel me? If it's emotional ball wise, or anything, I'm good at chemistry things. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you can play with none? Hey, yeah, I'm saying I can play with them. Bro, when I was 16, these people was 11. I'm not gonna say a motherfucking 11-year-old is better than me. I would have said there was nothing in the air when I was 16 that an 11-year-old can meet my caliber. I'm not gonna say at 29. You get what I'm saying? Them being becoming an adult changes that. Don't that make sense? I guess. Nah, you just fooling yourself. Well, I ain't on the field, so yeah, you're right about that. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I hate that he just hard on himself. You dig what I'm saying? So that, Fleming, y'all enjoy the game and see people that are not as hard on themselves as me, and the atmosphere shows sight of that. So, if I don't get bullied out of a place on being hard on themselves that much, can obviously train to be that great. You dig?